we're going to be doing step number 2 now, and that's we're going to draw is your front elevation. So I've already had a look at a couple of your other photographs, and some good news is that the width of this shelter part here is almost the same as the height. So that the measurement from here to here is almost the same as the height of your pavilion. So you know what, Maddie? I reckon we just go with that. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a line from here to here, and then I'm going to take that little line and just, actually don't want to do that, doing the wrong commands there. Take this little line and we'll bring it down here. I'm going to go to Object, Transform, Rotate, pop in 90 degrees, and I've got it nice and straight. So that's going to be the height. The other thing I'm going to do here also is I think I want to align these. Yeah. So to align these, you can grab them both, go to Window, go to Align, and we can click on this. And now look at that. Isn't that nice? And I'll get rid of Pathfinder as well, because sometimes having too many things open can freak you out. All right, let's get some horizontals in. So I'm just going to pop this one here, like so, Maddie. Let's get another one, copy and paste, and let's put that one there. And this one here is going to come to here like this. All right, so now this one can come to here. Well, what I really need to do is, so that's the height. All right, Maddie, so now I'm going to use this and turn this into a sidewall. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it straight up, and I'm going to bring this until it touches that like that. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste and do the same thing on this side here. So you bring it along until it touches the very side like so. All right, feeling good? Now, that's the edge, but guess what? We're actually going to see, because your pavilion, this shelter part here, comes around, believe it or not, when you're looking dead on at the front here, you're actually going to see a little bit of wall here and a little bit of wall there. So how do we do those? Copy, paste. I'm going to pop this one right here until it hits that point right there. Okay, paste again, copy, paste, bring this one here until it hits right here. I'm going to zoom in now because it's the only way to do this. And we're going to grab this and bring this so that it touches that. Grab this until it touches like so. Whoops. Just undo that. Didn't do a very good job, Maddie. Bring that down to about here. Very nice work. And even this, we can zoom in a little bit more and make sure that that touches as well. And lines up beautifully. Like, oops, keep missing it. It's like so. And let's go over to the other side. Same thing again. Let's zoom out a bit so I can see my lines. Again, bring this one down till it touches. And this one here comes down till it touches. And we'll zoom in to double check how beautiful we've actually made this. Go down a little bit further. Now you can't see that, it's nice and seamless. And this one here looks a little bit terrible. So we'll just finish it off like so. And a bit more like that. All right, let's zoom out. Okay, so we're looking good there, all right? So those ones there come down to there like that. Now, what I'm going to do, I've got that lined up perfect. That comes down, and that one comes down as well. Whoops, I might just undo that and zoom in a bit. There we go. Okay. This one here is also going to come down. Beautiful. This one here comes down as well. Beautiful. This one here, Maddie, comes in till it hits. This one here also comes in till it hits. And I've mucked up there. Need to always zoom in. Beautiful. Oh, sometimes they're a bit cheeky to get them to join. You've really got to zoom in. Like so. Have that patience. Perfect, that'll do. And this one here, so it connects. Bring that one down a little bit. All right, let's have a look, Maddie. We've still got this one here, which needs to come across so it hits as well. Okay, so there's almost your front elevation. Now, looking at some of your other photographs I've got, there's still a few more little things that we can add here for some detail. So I've actually noticed that you've got in here, you've got some steps. So we can actually put in a few more lines, copy and paste. We can actually put, I think looking at one of the photos I've got here, you've got like one about here. Okay, so I'm just going to go like this and we'll go like this. Okay, and then we've got copy and paste for another one. I might zoom in a little bit. So you've got another one here. Okay, so that's sort of like the front, and you sit on top of that, so that's the front where your feet would kick up against. And then we've got another one, and we've got one more as well, so copy and paste. Now I think these are getting up a little bit high, so I might even make these even a little bit more narrow. So it'll come down a little bit. And this one here come down a little bit as well, and this one here can come down a little bit as well. Still not happy with the way that that's all joining up here, so I'll just come in. All right, that's better, and we'll zoom out. So I'm going to group all this so I don't lose it, and I think I'm also going to pop it and lock it to the desktop so it's not going to move on me, because now what I want to put in front of here is this little fella here. So this one, when I look at it side on, when I look at this, it's actually going to be, let's have a little look, something very much like this. Probably wouldn't even have it that fat, Maddie. And from looking at your drawing, and see how this is great because it actually lines up. So I might even just leave it there for the moment, and then I can bring it down. Zoom in. I do want to make this a bit thinner again because it's very slight, because it's actually glass. This is actually glass that you've got. So I might even see if I can make it even thinner again. That's more like it. Copy and paste, because you've got a couple of them. All right, zoom out. So these ones here could actually come on down. And we could have it sitting just below it like this. All right, so they're your two glass things. And then you've got your four legs, which are in line with each other. So I'm going to just pop them here, and they sort of sit like this. And they're obviously a bit fatter than your glass walls. Cancel that. Oops, cancel and do this. Let's zoom in now and have a look what's going on. So that's sort of sitting in front of it. Let's see, I might make this a little bit lower down. So something like that. All right. And this we might bring to the front. Arrange, bring to the front. Looks a bit better. And we need another one as well. And so this one here, about the same distance in. And again, let's bring this one here to the front, like so. And let's zoom out. So maybe that can represent your the external shelter that sits outside your pavilion. So let's zoom out now and have a look. So we've got a floor plan and we've got a front elevation. So now I'm going to, just before I finish off this one, unlock all, because there's still not enough room here to put all your dimensions in, and I'm going to bring this one down here like so. All right. And the next tutorial is we're going to put dimensions on this.